get ready for the first main milestone event for the Roland Rebel milestones coming tonight. We also have data mines about the second and third major milestone events, including Gambit's Cajun Ace event. But more importantly, will Gambit be a better Doom Raid option that we're ready to have right now in the game? We're going to discuss these things and more in this video. So if you're ready for it, you know what to do. Find that like button and let's go smash it!
ValleyFlyin.
Hello, Valley Maniacs. I am ValleyFlyin. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. And in this video, we're discussing the viability of Gambit. How good is he going to be in the raids? Is he going to be better than what we already have in Kitty Pryde and Omega Red? We're going to compare their kits, and I'll give you my thoughts. But before we get into all that, we got some data mines to discuss. And we got a new calendar in the game, so our friends from the future got this. This calendar was supposed to be there yesterday, but came today, which means 3 days in June. Well, will we get all 30 days? Will we get this last one? Looks like we're gonna get 29 days because this started on the 2nd, not on the 1st. So what is gonna happen to these power cores? What's gonna happen? Let me know your thoughts. Hopefully Scopely addresses this and gives us the power cores that we deserve. But without further ado, it is time for some data mines all about a new Gambit event and the other one coming. So yes, the first coming soon, Gambit, the Cajun Ace event. Gambit is suiting up for battle. We do have the dates on that from the blog post. We're going to discuss that, but he is going to be released. How is he going to be released? In the Ace of Raids milestone event. So yes, this milestone event is one of the major milestone events for this Roland Rebel milestones, and it's going to be a very important one. Looks like a character release. So this date for this, the Ace of Raids is going to happen on June 15th through the 29th. So that is when you could get Gambit. Now, if they do like they have done in the past and release his character offer about a week before his event goes live, we should see Gambit's offer go live on the 7th of June. But there's no consistency for that. So it should be around the 7th of June, give or take a few days. That's when we should see Gambit's offer. We also have information on this Pride Inferno. Let's go back to the data mines because that is discussed. We have more data mines with Gambit. Normally, all of these go into the data mines at the same time, go into the game files at the same time. So all this Red Star stuff, availability, that is just kind of there for future use. Now, this is an interesting one. Bendy Girl and the Witch updated rewards. Commander, we have updated rewards for Bendy Girl and the Witch, which is a very old event that's been in the game for a long time. But according to records, you've already completed one or more of the updated missions, so we've attached new rewards. So this is good. So if you've completed this way long ago, maybe probably years ago like I have, well, they're updating rewards, and everybody that didn't get all of the new updated rewards, it looks like we're going to get something there. All right, Roland Rebel bundle, so more offers, and then Pride Inferno, earning Nico's runaway costume. So yes, Nico Minoru just added to the game and is getting a costume right away. And not only can you get her costume, it is part of this, is one of the major events for these Roland Rebel milestones. This should start about a week from now. June 8th through the 15th is when this Pride Inferno, that is when you could get the Nico costume. Boogie your way to your milestone by earning points, spending campaign energy, not isolated energy, and earning Pride Orb fragments. We'll see how we get all that stuff. The milestone rewards include 6 million gold, disco balls, which is going to be important for these milestones, glamour skates, that is the big one that earns a lot of points for the milestone as well, stat catalyst parts, and gold promotion credits. Good stuff there. Now the Pride Orb, unite your roster by earning Pride Orb fragments to select campaign nodes, and the all clear daily objective to open your Pride Orbs. You get Nico Minoru shards, so more shards for Nico Minoru, which is interesting. And I think it's pretty generous considering that she's an A-Force character. They could have went with other characters, but they went with Nico, one of the characters that's required for a Rogue Scourge Famine event that is coming up. Could they have done another character that's even more generous? Yes, but this is not the worst thing. All right, and getting her costume. Pride Inferno is your opportunity to earn Nico's Runaways costume. Let me know what costume they will have for this. What version, what interpretation of the Runaway costume will be in there. You're going to use these pink phase bits, and unused bits we converted to costume credits. So kind of like the Wong costume that's associated with an event. All right, and we also have the information about Agatha Harkness and Gambit that came into the data mines yesterday. Now, as far as what we need for this event, let's go back to these the blog posts from yesterday. We have these 3 major milestones. Victory Blueprint. This starts today, and you could get all this stuff by spending campaign energy, not ISO 8 energy. You may want to save that for some of the web milestones. War credits. So this is why you should be saving your war credits. If you want a war and you have that in your inbox, wait. Don't claim it until this goes live and you can start earning points for this. And actually wait till it's verified that there's no bugs with this. So I would actually hold off on that inbox message a little longer. And in war energy refills, this is something that I would actually spend some cores on to refresh the Blitz store to get more war energy so that I could do these refills. Scored a lot of points for that in the last event, and it looks like you're gonna get a lot of points for this event as well. Now, it looks like running alongside Victory Blueprint is a coinciding milestone. This is something that you have to win in Arena, Raids, and Blitz. This may be a web milestone, this may be something else, but the thing about this, there's no roller skates on this, so this will give you a lot of stuff, but it won't give you any progress toward the main milestones. And as far as the main milestones, if we just move this down very quickly, we see that the disco balls get 1 point. So as many disco balls that you're gonna get, you're gonna need 50,000 total points for that. And when you subtract the glamour skates, which you're getting for the first event, the gemstone earrings, which you're going to get from the Nico event, and the glimmer bracelet, which you're going to get from the Gambit event, when you subtract these, you're still going to need 26,000 disco balls. So make sure you're paying attention to those A-Force offers. And if you're not following me on Twitter, make sure you are following me on Twitter, because I post every time one of these goes live, just so you don't forget. But that is it for this event for right now. But the next event, or the last event in this, is for Gambit. Now, the big question people are asking, is he worth it? Is he worth building up? Now, obviously, this Unlimited X-Men team is going to be Beasts and Cosmic Crucible, but are they worth in a race? Let's go take a look at all of their kits right now. Let's move this up, and we can check out Gambit's kit. So this is what he does on his basic. We're going to compare all of them, Omega Red and Kitty Pryde, which are the other two probably replaceable characters on the Axeman. You probably don't want to replace Beast, Jubilee, or Bishop. Iceman has a slows and a stun. You probably don't want to replace him. So Kitty Pryde is the most likely candidate to replace on the Axemen team. So what does Gambit do? His assist counter doesn't do much. Does some damage, applies heal block. But what you're going to do, attacking the primary target, 300% damage, bonus attack the most injured enemy, ignoring taunt, 250% damage, and applying heal block. That's not the worst one, but if we take a look at what the other two characters do in Omega Red and Jubilee, their basics are a lot better. Attacking the primary target, 320% damage for Omega Red. He's going to steal health from our primary target, redistribute to himself, so giving him some sustainability. This bypasses heal block. Attack redistributes a maximum of 25% of this character's max health, and prolonging bleed, slow, and offense down, so helping with the survivability of the entire team. I think Omega Red's basic is better than Gambit's, and so is Kitty Pryde's, because while her damage is not very high, she's clearing 2 positive effects. She has that protector tag as opposed to that blaster tag. So Gambit, I think for raw damage, we don't know his full stat. I guess we do know his stats yet, but in terms of raw damage, I think he'll be the best choice. But in terms of protecting your Axemen, protecting the rest of the team, Kitty Pryde, I like the clearing of positive effects, and I like the drain, I like the heal block, and I like the prolonging of positive effects by Omega Red. So Gambit's basic does not win in this scenario. All right, let's take a look at this special of Gambit. This is his Crucible stuff. This does not apply in the raids. So what does this special do? Attacking the primary adjacent targets, 300% piercing, applying bleed for 2 turns if charged, and you're gonna get that once per battle on this team, twice in Cosmic Crucible, but once in the raids. So on the first turn, he's gonna go ability to block the primary target, then he's going to lose that charge. When this character is AI controlled, which is not going to be the raids, he's going to use this only when he's charged, so only using it 1 turn. All right, moving down to the Omega Red special, applying trauma and ability block. This is a 3-turn cooldown, and this is not once per match, so just by that alone, Omega Reds is better. Attacking the primary and adjacent targets, 450% damage, stealing 5% of each target's max health, redistributing to himself. So Omega Red's the winner right now, bypassing heal block, applying offense into primary and adjacent targets, speed up to self. You're not going to get Weapon X allies because you're using Axeman on this team. So Omega Red wins this, and I also think Kitty Pryde wins this special battle as well. Attacking all enemies, 280% damage. So an AoE attack versus a primary and adjacent target attack. Offense down for 2 turns, which in the raids, considering the high damage of characters like Bishop and Hulk and some other characters in those mutant sections, this offense down is going to be very, very important. 2 enemies that are not taunting, and if they are taunting, they get defense down so you can start to smash them. If any enemy had taunt, fill this character's speed by 30%, which means she's going to take more turns. Also, 4-turn cooldown. So I don't think Gambit wins the basic and the special. Let's move down to his ultimate. Now, in his ultimate, he does have a AoE attack, 520% damage. Not going to be able to use this on turn 1, and if they're not getting as many turns because enemy deaths from that Jubilee passive, then he may not be using this in the battle. But as an AoE attack, if this character has 3 or more X-Men allies and the Astonishing X-Men, they do have that X-Men tag, you're going to apply Disrupted to 2 turns for all enemies. This is the big one right here. AoE attack, Disrupted for 2 turns. Only thing I'm not liking as far as a raid viable character is this a 6-turn cooldown, which you're not getting the ability energy right away. Omega Red, this is an awesome ultimate that he has. But is this better than Gambit's? I think it is. This is a 5-turn cooldown instead of a 6-turn cooldown, flipping all positive effects and negative effects on all enemies. That is huge. Attacking a primary target, 430% damage, applying ability block, slow, heal, block, and reducing the speed bar by 10%. Attacking the other enemies by 430% damage, applying slow, heal block, and reducing the speed bar by 10%. You're getting the ability to block on the primary target. Everything else goes to everybody else. Stealing the health from all enemies, redistributing to himself, so he's surviving for a long time. Bypasses heal block, attack redistribution, maximum of 50% of his character's max health. Ward, that does not apply to raids. So I think Omega Red is still a better option than Gambit in the raids right now. Let's take a look at Kitty Pryde, and this one, I think Gambit may win. Attacking the primary and adjacent targets, 320% damage, applying Disrupted. If the target is tech, applying Disrupted for 2 turns instead. This attack is unavoidable, cannot be blocked. So obviously, just looking at stats for what the abilities do on each of these characters, this is not as good, but the good thing that Kitty Pryde does have, this is a 4-turn cooldown, so less cooldowns, and you got this available on turn 1. So that is good as well. And last but not least, let's take a look at Gambit's passive here. And he has some Crucible stuff. This does not apply because this is Crucible. This does not apply because this is Crucible. But what he's getting on spawn, he's getting that charge. So you could use that ability block on his special on turn 1. At the end of enemy turn, or any enemy turn, attacking the most injured non-summon enemy, ignoring taunt, 180% piercing, applying heal block. So as far as damage, this is a very good passive right here. When his character drops below 50% max health for the first time, do the following. He's going to gain stealth for 2 turns, immunity for 1 turn, clearing all defense down on this character. So that is the one-time thing that you're going to get. All right, while this character is in stealth, he's going to get some drain, so he's going to get some survivability that Omega Red already has. On crit, apply evade to self and all unlimited X-Men allies. You're not going to get that on this team. You're going to get that for Crucible. You're probably not going to bring in the rest of the unlimited X-Men allies for the raids. While this character has evade, gaining more crit chance, more crit damage, and so will the unlimited X-Men allies. He's going to gain more max health. X-Men allies are gaining more max health, so this does apply to the X-Men. And then unlimited X-Men allies gain an additional 25% max health. All right, so that was a wall of text. It's pretty good. Omega Reds, Let's see how he does. On spawn, applying defense up for 2 turns to self, and all weapon X allies pretty much just gonna be self. On turn, heal self for his max health, 20% of his max health. So survivability, drains, and healing every single turn. When this character drops below 60% health, gains speed up and 2 death proof. This is not just a one-time thing like Gambit's. Gain 50% max health, so even more health than his stats indicate. When an enemy has immunity, all weapon X allies gain more crit chance. He's gonna gain crit chance himself. On spawn, if this character has more than 3 weapon X allies, yeah, he's not gonna have that in a raise. In war, he's not in war. So that is pretty much what his stats are gonna do. He's getting healing, he's gaining more max health, he's gaining more crits when he has immunity. And as far as Kitty Pryde, her passive, well, she's gaining a dodge chance, which helps her to survive. She's not getting all that health back, but she's gaining some dodge chance. When his character drops below 50% health, gaining stealth for 2 turns, and it's not a one-time thing. So Gambit goes into stealth, Kitty Pryde goes into stealth. Kitty Pryde can constantly do it though, because she could get healed by Beast. If Jubilee is an ally, an enemy missed Astonishing X-Men dodge, heal the most injured Astonishing X-Men ally for 10% of his character's max health. So helping the entire team to survive a little more. And on turn, defense up to the 2 most injured X-Men allies. She is a protector, let's not forget. So she is helping the protector team on an enemy turns, applying evade to the most injured Astonishing X-Men ally herself. So Gambit, while he's a cool character, he'll be very, very good on his unlimited X-Men team. He'll be very, very good at Cosmic Crucible and a lot of game modes in this full unlimited X-Men team. I don't see him surpassing Omega Red or Kitty Pryde for the value in the raids. Let me know if I'm forgetting something. Is there something that you're seeing that I'm not? But yeah, in my opinion, I think Kitty Pryde and Omega Red are going to be better on the X-Men team in Doom 2.3 right now. That's my thoughts. Let me know, like I said, if you agree. Let me know how excited are you for these new milestones. Did you like the milestones for the A-Force? Are you looking for these? Are you looking forward to these next Dazzler milestones? Let me know your thoughts and give me that Hulk Fest bump before you go. Check out the rest of the videos on the channel. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. Yeah, and have a great rest of your day. Hulk Fest bump, ValleyFlyin out. Woo, yeah, baby. Have a great day, guys. Stay hydrated. I'll see you at the top.